Isang magandang Miyerkules sa inyong lahat. Ito po ang January 12, 2022 edition ng The Stock Market Today. Sana po nasa mabuting kalagayan tayo. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chidoro. Po ay isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007 and I do this report every day. Sinimulan ko po ito noong August of 2020. And I report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. Kung gusto nyo po ng content na ito, iniimbitahan ko po kayo mag-subscribe sa aking channel. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gustong ipa-review, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking ipa-prioritize. Ang ating financial news ay tungkol sa Sangley Point International Airport project ng Cavite government. Kasama po ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, January 12, 2022. It is the second Friday of the year. Dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. So let's start with our financial headlines. At ito po ay galing sa BDO Securities. Jokno says, rate hike unlikely in first half of 2022. Ibig sabihin yung interest rates. November trade deficit climbed to record $4.71 billion. Wow, laki nun. Banks, November NPL ratio, lowest in 8 months. Non-performing loans po ito yung ibig sabihin ng NPL. And then we have Luzon Grid placed on yellow alert. Uy, kinakapos ba tayo ng kuryente? NGCP placed Luzon Grid on yellow alert. 10 and 11. Tapos na ito. And then we have Aboitiz Power to issue 10 billion bonds in first quarter of 2022. So siguro nag-expand sila, no? I think on renewable energy, yes. Magkano kaya ang indicative rate nito? No, hindi niya sinabi. Then Cavite accepts consortium's $10.9 billion international airport proposal. So ito po ang ating main news. And we will now go to the Manila Bulletin. Cavite government grants original proponent status to SPIA consortium. The provincial government of Cavite officially accepted and granted original proponent status to the unsolicited proposal of the SPIA Development Consortium for the $10 billion Sangley Point International Airport project. The SPIA consortium members include Cavitex Holdings Inc., of Metro Pacific, the Yuchenko Group of Companies, Macro Asia Corporation, along with global firm Samsung C&T Corporation of South Korea, Munich Airport International GmbH, and London-based Arup Group. The SPIA proposal was accepted and granted OPS on Friday, January 7. Original proponent status po ang ibig sabihin ng OPS. As an original proponent, the consortium has the right to directly negotiate the final terms and conditions of the joint venture with the provincial government. The consortium also has the right to match the best counter proposal that the government receives during the 60-day mandatory competitive process or Swiss challenge. Our acceptance of the unsolicited proposal is clear sign of the province's commitment to deliver this nationally significant legacy project to the Filipino people, remarked Cavite Governor Juanito Victor Remulla. In November last year, the SPIA Development Consortium submitted its unsolicited proposal to form a joint venture in the province of Cavite for the SPIA project. As soon as the project is awarded, the consortium is ready to transform Sangley Airport into a premium gateway, the proponent declared in a statement. However, as of press time, the consortium's unsolicited proposal covers only the first phase of the SPIA project, worth 4.3 billion. Specifically, this includes SPIA Phase 1, the 2.3 billion first runway for 15 million passengers per annum, and Phase 1B, the $2 billion capacity expansion for 25 million passengers per annum. The SPIA is urgently needed as a complementary airport to NAIA given post-pandemic requirements, the consortium acknowledged. After planning, design, and financing, closing work would immediately begin with the construction of a 4.6-kilometer connector road from the Kawit interchange of Cavitex leading to Sangley. Ito yun siguro, no? Ito, no? Nakikita niyo po ito. Itong line na ito, ito po siguro yung sinasabi nilang expressway towards Sangley Point. Kasi imbis na umikot ka sa Cavite papuntang Sangley Point, from the Cavitex ka na lang manggagaling, di ba? From Rojas Boulevard, diretso ng Cavitex, and then may connector road towards Sangley. Okay, so yan po ang ating business news, and this is good news indeed. But before we go to the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, we'd like to welcome some new subscribers, si Miko. And then meron din po tayong dito, Melona Castillo commented, "Congrats, Idol Ken Chan. Be safe." Okay, so this is referring to our covered interview with Ken Chan, one of the owners of Cafe Claus, who was interviewed by GMA's Audrey Carampel. And then we also have, meron tayong subscriber from Turkey, ha? Meron tayong watcher and subscriber from Turkey. Welcome, Robbie Castillo, watching from Turkey. Marami po salamat. Nagiging international na po tayo. Salamat po sa inyong suporta, Sir Robbie. And then, after that, new subscriber, si Anime TV. And then sabi ni Raul Uwae, "Good afternoon, sir." Good afternoon din po. Okay, so let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Philippine Stock Exchange Index on how it performed today. Okay, before we go to the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, we have this announcement from the PSE, which says that starting January 14 up to January 31, there will be shortened trading hours. So the market will open at 9:30 and end at 1 p.m. So tulad po nung start ng pandemic up to, I think, December, no? Ay ganitong oras ang PSE. Tapos bumalik uli from 9:30 to 3 o'clock. Tapos balik uli dito because of the worsening COVID-19 numbers, no? So let's now go to the PSE. The PSE gained 129.44 points to end at 7215.13, 1.83% up. So noong January 10, Monday, 1.85%. Ngayon, yesterday it lost 77. Tapos bumawi, no? 1.83. So just 2 basis points lower than the Monday close. Okay? So, yung ating closing index ay above our candlesticks, which means that it's back to being bullish, no? RSI is a bit higher at 52, but in general ay moving sideways pa po ang ating mga indicators. Ngayon, yung market summary naman ay 133 companies advanced, 49 declined while 50 remained unchanged. The all-share index also advanced by 1.44%, while all the sectoral indices are up, led by mining at 3.40%. Ngayon, we will be reviewing the most active stocks. We'll be reviewing the top 6. ACEN, Metrobank, Solar Power, Nueva Ecija, Ali, BDO, and ICT. So let me put that down. Okay, so these are the active stocks that we'll be reviewing. So let's now start with ACEN or ACEN. So ACEN, naku, ended with another red candlestick at bearish po ang kanyang dating. Bearish ang dating. RSI is oversold at 28. So kung titingnan po natin ang ating stock ay nasa support area po siya. Ito yung previous support, actually within the support area po, no? Kasi kung yan, okay, so nasa 925 po or 9 ang support, which is the closing price, no? Kasi if you look to the left, meron pong resistance dito na naging support. Ito po yan. Yan, kaya po 9 pesos ang kanyang support, but it's still bearish. Oversold po ang stock as the RSI is at 28. And then after ACEN is Metrobank. You're in good hands. Naku, nagsasurge si Metrobank, oh. And it is the 3rd day with a green candlestick. Actually, it's the 4th day with a green candlestick, ano? But ang significant yung last 3 days. Ito po. And bullish po ang movement ni Metrobank. Let's draw a parallel channel which actually follows our 50-day exponential moving average, which is our support area. So yung pinaka-support po natin ay EMA 50 at 52.20, and the resistance ay nasa 57.70, 57.30 to 57.70 po ang pinaka resistance po ng ating ng Metrobank, ano? O ilagay na po natin sa 57.70 to 57.90 po ang pinaka resistance niya. It follows the upper channel, and it continues to move upwards with RSI at 67.51, meaning bullish po ang tingin po natin kay Metrobank. And then Solar Power, Nueva Ecija, SPNEC. Tingnan naman natin ang nangyari. Uy, tumaas lalo si Solar Power, ha? Ito siguro yung IPO, one of the IPOs, mga bagong IPOs na lumalarga. So, yung ating support before ay 116 to 117, nasa 142 na po. And actually, based on just a few candlesticks, resistance na po siya. Pero very thin po ito, ha. 1.42 ang pinaka-resistance po niya, but this is very thin. So, yung ating RSI ay lumalabas na po at nasa 72, meaning overbought na po yung stock, but this is just based on very few or 14-day candlestick. So, maaring magkaroon po ng reversal ang stock na ito dahil nasa oversold or overbought rather yung kanyang indicator natin, yung indicator po natin na relative strength index. Okay? And then after SPNEC, puntahan naman natin si Ali. Si Ali naman, naku, naka-recover si Ali, ha. Tingnan natin to. Yung kanyang pinaka-support nandito po, nasa 33.50 to 33.60. When I talk of support and resistance, hindi po yan eksakto. Siya po ay area. No? Sa 33.57 ay isang area. So, magkakaroon po yan ng a certain range, no? Kung saan nagfo-form po yung support. Ngayon po, based on our candlestick, bullish na po yung yung ating candlestick, pero generally the direction is still sideways because we have to see, to confirm that bullishness ay kailangan may mga green candlesticks pa po na tayo makikita sa mga sumusunod na araw. In the meantime, yung ating resistance dito ay nandito po sa area to, nasa 37 pesos po. Yung pinakamalapit na resistance ni Ali. And then after Ali, tignan naman natin si BDO. Now, si BDO naman, tumaas din si BDO ha. 126.80. 4 pesos 30 centavos up, which is a 3.51% increase, ano? So, yung pinaka-support po natin ay EMA 100, nasa 121.38. But the blue and the orange indicators are just piercing through the candlesticks, meaning that the stock is moving sideways. But on the short and medium term, it is already above, showing some bullish trend. Okay? In the meantime, yung ating resistance, ang pinakamalapit po ay nandito sa area to. Nasa 133 po ang pinaka-resistance ni BDO. Finally, we have International Container Terminal Services, which continues to move up, and it is just above the 50-day exponential moving average. And yung pinaka-support po niya ay pwede po nating ilagay sa EMA 50 nasa 193. Yung presyo po niya ay nasa 195.70. And yung long-term indicator po natin is the lower level of our support. So nasa 186 po yung ating EMA 100, indicating an upward trend. So yung ating RSI is still doesn't show any positive sign, no? Nasa midpoint lang po siya, nasa 49.64. But our long-term indicator, yung EMA 100 as well as yung EMA 50, are showing that the stock remains bullish based on the 50 and 100-day exponential moving average. So, yung support po natin ay nasa EMA 50 and the lower support is the EMA 100. Okay? Yan po ang ating report sa stock market. Ika-12 ng Enero 2022. Ito po si Benji Chodoro reminding you, mag-ingat sa COVID, mag-ingat sa scam, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay hanggang sa muli. Stay safe, God bless, and bye for now.